Welcome to today's video on the state of the platform for Amazon FBA. For those who don't know me, my name's Chris Hill and we run multiple seven-figure businesses on Amazon under Lifestyle Entrepreneur, our brand, where we teach people how to do private label here in the UK. Now, we have noticed Amazon is changing rapidly. The state of the platform is evolving daily and it is becoming harder to trade on Amazon. So which of the methods of selling on Amazon are still working? And today we're going to cover all of them. So you get an understanding of where we are so you can make an informed decision of where you put your money on Amazon. Now, let's start with the entry level. We have wholesale, we have online arbitrage, and we have retail arbitrage. These are the entry level methods onto Amazon. And if you've not done Amazon before, this is where you can take a small amount of money and compound it very quickly on the Amazon platform. So let's start with OA first, online arbitrage. This is where you are buying other brands. So you might go and buy something that's made by Braun, the toothbrush, an electric toothbrush that you can find on a sale online, and then you repurpose it by selling it on Amazon for a larger amount. So we get the purchase price, then we get the sale price, and in between, so this is what you purchased it for, this is what you sell it for, in between is your profit, and that's the money that you make after your Amazon fees. Retail arbitrage works exactly the same way. You're going to shops, you're scanning items, and you're trying to find that cream in the middle to make money. So how is this working on Amazon right now? Well, the reality is they're closing the doors. More products are becoming gated. It's harder to get your stock in. There's more tankers, so price tankers, people just selling for absolutely nothing and making more, like no profit. So are these still valid methods? Now, people are still making money, but it's a lot harder and there's a lot less reward for a lot higher risk. So the entry level's low, the risk is high and the reward is low. So is it working? Yes, it still is. You can still do online arbitrage and retail arbitrage to get started, but is there a lot of money to be made? It's looking like that's now not the case. If we move on to wholesale, wholesale is a similar model, but you're doing it at scale. So whereas most people would start with these two and move into wholesale, what you'll find is now that when you get to the wholesale level, so you're buying things even cheaper and trying to sell them, you're still hitting the same things that are going on here. You're still not able to list products because they're gated. We're still not able to make that profit because people are driving the price down, which is allowing us to not make that profit in the middle. So these two models can work, but they're a lot higher risk now for a lot lower reward, which leaves us with the model that we do, which is called private label selling. Now, private label selling means that you own the brand, you own the stock, and you are selling in a marketplace based on keywords. So rather than based on a brand, so say you're selling things from Lego, things from Nike, all of those things, which is what you do on these models. And this is where these brands are starting to close the doors to people so they can control their stock on Amazon. We're seeing a lot more account closures where people have sold things in the past and now that's coming back to bite them. With private label selling, you own the product. So the risk is a little bit higher because you have the liability of the product. You have to make sure it's compliant. You have to make sure that what you're selling is going to work for the customer, so those low returns. And you're essentially building the brand for yourself. Now, the reason we do this model is it allows us to start with still a relatively low amount of money. We're talking sort of £500 to £1,000 investment. And we're trying to grow that money via growing a brand up into the multiple seven figures. Now, this has become harder as well. I don't want to sort of give you a false sense of security that private label is the one because we do it, because it's absolutely not. It is becoming harder and harder to do private label selling. So here's some little tips and tricks that you can do to make sure that you're absolutely going to succeed if you're going to choose the private label model. The first thing is you have got to sell quality. If you are not selling quality products, you have already lost. Amazon is now gleaming or shying away from these products. Sorry, gleaming is the wrong word. They are shying away from selling products that are badly reviewed, that have got loads of returns. They just don't want it, and they're closing the doors to these new sellers. So as long as you're selling high quality, you're absolutely going to succeed on the platform. And the second thing is, Amazon's making it a lot more challenging to enter. So the barrier to entry has just got higher. They're making sure your compliance is absolutely on point, that your listings are where they should be. You can't do some of the old tricks and tips and hacks that we used to be able to do to boost our listings. Reviews, you cannot have fake reviews on your products anymore, because what Amazon is going for is they're going for A+ sellers. The aim of the game for Amazon is to get A+ sellers on their platform selling high quality, high yield, high profit products, but it means that their customers get high service. So if you're looking to go onto the Amazon platform, we would still say that if you're looking for longevity, if you're looking to have a business that you can package up and sell, if you're looking to create a life by design for you and your family or for yourself, where you want to live sort of better life, you want to have more time for yourself, but actually earn as much as you did when you were working in a full-time job, Amazon Private Label is 100% the place to go. If you're looking to get started and you want to do sort of the lower end, so not private label selling, if you're looking sort of the online arbitrage, the retail arbitrage, is this still the place to go? Now, my gut feel has always been no. I would not have entered these even when they were easier to do. So now my opinion is still of that. But if you are going to go and do these models, what I would say is just make sure that you've got your risks managed. You're using low amounts of money to test the market, low amounts of stock, you're doing the research, you're not just following a YouTube guru. Like, get yourself some genuine support to make sure that you've got a mentor who can take you through any of these platforms to make sure that you can have that scale and success on Amazon.